What's up? What's happening, Big KBs? I don't know why I'm talking about this, but we might as well. So, of course, Drake hit his little 20v1. Of course, he made a lot of it like, hey, this little 20v1 was as much fun as the last 20v1. You know, haha, Kiki making jokes about the whole little situation. But, of course, it was like a 20v1 dating little situation. He was talking to all these women or whatever have you, this, then, the third. And, you know, his three finalists was Jordan Lucas. Shout out Jordan Lucas. She funny as fuck. She's adorable. I love her to bits. You know, found out about her through Streamer University, too. She's adorable. Lena the Plug, which I didn't expect her to get that far. Also, Adam, you a different nigga, bro. Y'all probably planned that because I know you and Drake is cool to a certain extent. And honest, I would not be surprised as cool as you and Drake are, the fact you would let Lena smash Drake or even encourage it. If it actually did transpire, I don't think you would be mad about it. You would probably use it to promo like your other your OF, to be fair, but anyways, and then what, Pikachu, the goth chick, which I knew he was gonna pick when he did his second little interview with Bobby, what's the name, Bobby Althoff, whatever. I don't remember her fucking last name, but when he did his second interview with Bobby and he said like Rhea Ripley is the spirit animal, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right there. It's like right there for him. I ain't gonna kip, but basically, when that finished, you know, they all had a laugh or whatever have you. What's this dude name? Adam22 reacted to it or whatever. And I'm like, nigga, do we really need to hear from you? I think you would be happy. I'm pretty sure if Drake, you know, smashed Lena, you would probably make her come home. You would make out with a cutout of Drake and go down on her just so you could get an essence of Drizzy's Vienna sausage if we're really having the conversation. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Adam, we all call you a cook anyways. I wouldn't be surprised if you was one of those cooks that would want to sit in the room and watch Drake, like, what's it called? You know when Mario gets hit and the coins fly out, or when Sonic gets hit and the rings fly out, I wouldn't be surprised if you wanted to see Drake do that to your missus, bro. You would probably love it. You would probably lick off his special white sauce after the deed was done. You probably would. Anyways, let's see what he says. Let's see what he says, because, you know, he had to talk about this. Like, the streets, we didn't need to hear it. We seen what transpired on the stream. I personally didn't need you to hear you talk about it, but hey, you wanted to say your piece. So, Adam22 had to watch Lena the Plug on the 20v1 with Drake, and as you can imagine, he has some strong feelings about it. The ripple effect of Drake's recent 20v1 has gone way beyond what anyone would have expected. Well, some niggas really got upset about it, but this Adam shit, like, come on. But anyways. As it stands, the artist is receiving widespread pushback, with some claiming that this is kind of content should be beneath someone of his statures. Others don't see the issue. I just feel like the nigga's having a bit of fun. He's having a bit of fun. What's these niggas kick? You know, they're probably doing some shit and they're like, yo, why not? Anyways, although his barking for the goth girl has left some feeling, yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, that barking at the goth girl was crazy. That was crazy. You my man. You my mans. But that was even a little crazy. But one of the contestants on the show was none other than Lena the Plug. She is the wife of Adam22, who has met with Drake behind the scenes. Lena did not win. Instead, it was Pikachu who got the ultimate prize. However, Lena did place in the top 3, which is fairly decent result considering she was up against 19 other women. While Adam22 is usually encouraging of his wife when it comes to these kinds of dating shows, there was something about the stream that upset him. During the interview with TMZ, he said he felt as though Lena went over the line by throwing her wedding ring on the floor. That was crazy, but I felt like it was a bit. To be fair, a lot of the time, which even with this interview with TMZ, I could feel like it is performative. I feel like they come up with the bits. I wouldn't be surprised if she like, hey, yo, listen, I'm going to meet dude. Yo, I might just do a little improv shit. I might throw that out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she was on that type of time. To be fair. She did this as she ran up to meet Drake. It was pretty humorous. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was in on it. I thought both parties, which she still could be in on it. But I could see as a regular nigga why you would be mad at it. But anyways, albeit one that is quite humiliating for Adam22. Hey, Adam22's been humiliated. I would not be surprised if that was a kink. I've been set, yo. I was surprised Adam and fucking Adam. Well, I'm surprised fucking Adam hasn't smashed a man yet, number one. And number two, after Adam v. Jason Love in the boxing thing and Jason Love won, I'm surprised they didn't recreate that bullshit for OF. You have Jason Love knocking out Adam. He's like knocked out on the ring. While Jason Love and Lena go at it again for the third time. Because we all know they're going to be a part 3 at this point. They like working together in the adult content world. But anyways, and him like literally finishing in his wife while it drips out on Adam's knocked out face. And that's what brings him back into consciousness. I'm surprised they never did a scene like that. Like I was sitting there like, oh, part 3 coming. Part 3 coming. Pause no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So again, I would not be surprised if somehow magically she had a hall pass and her and Drake could fool around in that way. This nigga wouldn't build no OF content behind it. I ain't gonna lie. If Drake actually did smash Lena, them niggas would be using that shit for clickbait for years. Anyways. Yada yada yada. Lena the Plug is an actress at the end of the day. An adult film actress is different from but I get it. And the 20v1 was to be not taken seriously. Despite this, fans on social media were quick to send the condolences out. It is crazy that this is your wife. It is crazy. But Adam been taking L's. Yo, humiliation is part of his turn-ons. He loves to get humiliated, and he loves to clap Lena's cheeks. That's how he be. That at this point, that's how I think he operates. He has to get humiliated by a next man that is black or half black in order so he can go have relations with his wife. It just has to be. Like I remember my homeboy, which is not funny, but my homeboy when he was talking about 13 Reasons Why, the man said Bryce, he cannot deal with a girl without aggressively having his way with her. It's impossible. And that's the same way with Adam22. I ain't saying he's Bryce levels in 13 Reasons Why. I'm just saying, bro, he has to cook his way into the vajayjay. It doesn't go simply. Yeah, they do that little plug talk shit, but you know, that's for content. That's for some money. So, you know, he has to clean it up. But in their private time, oh, no. It doesn't. But anyways, it's just yet another footnote in this whole Drake stream saga. Not really. It's this a footnote in Adam embarrassment. That's what it is. The commentary on the situation has been overwhelming, and that probably won't change anytime soon. Drake is a polarizing guy, and his detractors are quick to say something all the time. Yeah, Adam. Another I don't give a fuck if it's Drake. You say, oh, Drake wanted to smash my wife. Oh, Drake said my wife is beautiful. Yeah. And Lena's not ugly. I'm never going to sit here and say Lena the Plug is an ugly woman. But even still, it's like, my nigga, like, I don't know what's too much for him. Like, see, that's the only reason I would like to talk to this nigga. I would really want to talk to this nigga just to know his limits and some of this. Because I be looking at this nigga sometimes like what? You have to have some level of respect for yourself. I understand it's the internet and virality and being clowned and shit might help your pockets grow bigger. But at some point, where does some of the pride come in? Like, yo, I ain't about none of that. Like, anyways. What do y'all think about this little situation? You already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Blake TJ Dick Wilder doing this thing. My name is Bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype you trying to hit a little bit more. You heard me. And I'm gone. Slam Zoom P. Shells gang.